In this game, Łukasz took black, Robert took white, Chinese Fuseki. Yeah, it's possible, of course, to just extend from the two-stone wall, but it's also fine to try a bit more to connect this situation with the other Joseki, which is played on that side. This is also a good move, though if black wants, black can enter. But we are not that afraid of black's entering because because we will have a stone from the other side, which will help us in the fight. Okay. This is a little bit uncommon to continue. After a shoulder hit, we answer, the opponent jumps. The most common thing to do is to play elsewhere. Though where should we play? What could it be? Well, for example, we could play on the side. This is a very, very good move. Extension from the wall and from our shape on the bottom left. So why not? It's also possible to play here, but it strengthens us. It also strengthens black. Black played a very flexible move. Also possible to go to the other side, more focusing on creating our own box on the bottom, or go towards the center, more focusing on destroying white's potential. Again, this move a little bit slow, because are we afraid that black plays around here? Well, maybe black does, but you know, white is anyway already safe, so white doesn't need additional help. White doesn't need to build territory from these stones. Possible, but a little bit slow. Maybe better to enter with this move, with that move. Black tries to annoy white, and a very interesting answer of white. I think it would be normal to see an attachment or an iron pillar, after which black might extend on the side. This move gives black a lot of space in the corner, but actually white had a plan, and we will see it in a few moments. So for now, white is just preparing for the plan execution, and we will see what he means afterwards. Push and cut surprised me a bit. Well, white managed it well. Surely no mistake. It's possible to clamp. Common move to clamp. But maybe that's not what we want. Maybe that's not, because also it's easy for white to just handle the situation. It's more like we would play it if we are entering a topside area of white, but now that's not what we are really doing. Also possible to play like this, very, very steady way, giving white alone on the outside, but getting a big territory. Also, sometimes you can see a crawl if black wants to continue from there, and then maybe just invade or build. Invade or build. Cut. Possible. So now black is afraid that if he plays here, white can get these moves in center and then still split black stones. And apparently black also didn't want to Hane connect. Is it better to descend? Maybe. Yeah, white didn't want to play here, so later black has an option to jump in. Makes sense. But this move I don't understand. Why here? The two stones, I mean, these are cutting stones, but they are a bit light. They should be treated at least a bit lightly. Maybe better to play here, leaving white the possibility to go through and cut if white really wants. Then okay, we get something in exchange. This move is a bit heavy. I can see that it prepares an attack. But it's not clear from the first glance if the attack really works well. And you know, if white plays, for example, something like this, we need to play from these stones, and we cannot really treat them lightly. I mean, nothing really bad about this move, and also makes sense to play in this area of the board. Otherwise, well, we don't want the two stones to be swallowed on a large scale. Okay, let it be. And then white went for the plan. This is actually a kill. Black doesn't have enough space to live, so it looks like it was all prepared by white. But white spent a few moves on preparing that kill. Played that move at A, which was a bit slow. So maybe black doesn't need to be too much concerned about dying in this corner. White invested many moves to claim the corner. Yeah, but other than that, well, I think it's all right to play these exchanges. Later, black will anyway move those stones. And now white started playing moves which led to the result of the game being in black's favor. These few moves are wrong from the direction of play perspective. White is playing from the stones which are already strong, already alive, sliding down to the second line. Why? Why not jump? I believe that white is afraid that there is a weakness in the shape. If black wants, black can split white. But why do we care? The group on the other side is, I think, completely safe. I know that there might be some agi with the corner group, but still, it's not really scary, especially that we end up in center. So if we want, we can just add another move. Why do we create additional 5 points from stones which are already alive and give black an opportunity to build something really large? This was a mistake, and these previous moves also, only strengthening black's thickness. Let's invade. It's not too late yet. Let's invade, or maybe somehow play a bit elsewhere, but also focusing on destroying black's potential, black's whole board potential. Yeah, this is certainly too slow, and black is very, very satisfied with this beautiful double two-dimensional formation. Now the stick is not a stick anymore, it's already a flourishing flower. Yeah, white goes in. Very calm move of black and calm answer of white. Slow. Again, white doesn't really need to take those 15 points. There are bigger moves on this board, and even if black enters and destroys white's points, it will be very easy for white to manage the group. The group is very strong, and there are a bit thin stones of black nearby, so it shouldn't be the top concern. Yeah. Then black moved the dead stones a little bit, trying to create some agi, and this play, yeah, makes sense. And then this one, yeah, this really makes sense. Again, white continues this erroneous strategy of just playing from alive stones. Why? Even if black answered, it's a bad exchange, very, very, very bad exchange, because it destroys our possibilities, which we might have inside black's area. So, yeah, instead of playing here, we certainly need to strike. Now or never, or attack. But this would be good exchange for black, and even worse, black might just leave it, as black did, and already we don't have any good access into black's potential, which we used to have before. Now it was possible to enter, after the exchange, not possible anymore. So very erroneous take which white chose against the Moyo strategy of black. Also, this move, at least play here and Hane. I know that it's scary. It certainly becomes scary slowly, but you need to. If you will play only moves which are scared of any fight, then very soon the game will be over. There will be no chance to change anything. And still, I think it's not too late for an invasion. Yeah, then something might change. But white goes like this, giving black a very how to say, efficient formation. Not many stones used to encircle such a huge area. Yeah. Black now tried to do something. So actually now black's plan was to just add a move, but black was a bit afraid that potentially the group might die. And then, is it good for black? I think it is good for black because of how huge black's area is, provided that white doesn't live inside. Let's say it goes like this. Let's count quickly. Black has 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 8, 115. And now white. Let's say optimistically 40, 55, how to count? 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 115 plus Komi. Okay, if we die, we might have not enough. I see now. Counting is very important. So black tries to make sure the group lives. And if it lives, then well, white will need to enter very deep, because now if the group lives, and for sure it does. I mean, if black plays from it, then it's very easy to one way or another just run out with it. Then this will not be enough for white. White will need to enter, and who knows how the game ends. But in the game, we had a very interesting play. So black managed actually to cut off white's 4 stones. This is too successful for black. Probably after a crosscut, white should extend. This is a proverb, Go proverb. So let's just listen to the proverb. Maybe white was afraid that black can somehow connect that fight with the other fight. Not sure about that. Is that possible? But it might be. Though this doesn't look so special for black. Now white can easily take center and play elsewhere. So maybe we're rather afraid of such a variation. But it's also very risky for black. It looks too risky for black. So this answer was probably mistaken, and black simply Atari, connect, and now black is able to just capture 4 stones, which gives black really a lot, where it was supposed to be white's sphere of influence. However, in the game, black decided to do different thing, to just add a move on the bottom, claiming that now white has no entrance, and then still try to live with the group. So it was a very interesting fight, but black managed it well, trying to use all the weaknesses in white's shape. So for example, here there is a weakness. So that's why white needs to answer from the bottom and again from the bottom, and then black just played Atari, go out. And well, if white wants, white is able to save the stones and maybe capture 5 stones of black. But if black runs out, then probably game is won by black, unless white can live on a large scale. But now probably black can even already take a strategy that if we only let white live small, it's already fine. Or in ko. Yeah, so in the game, white tried to kill anyway, but then it just worked for black. So now it seemed that white might play here, but then black had the sujin. So instead, white connected, and then white died with this group. So that's it about this game. Well, it was difficult and for white for a long time, and yeah, this was maybe a good decision by black to just clarify the game. And if black really saw that there is enough agi, like not necessarily red, but just felt that there is enough agi to somehow manage the group, and this was a correct feeling. And yeah, before that, all these moves, this move, for example, this is what lost the game for white. All right, that's it about this game, and let's move to the next one, staying still in Group B.